Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about that you are probably more influential than you think. Um, Me as well. I thought, okay, I'm probably living this life just on my own. I'm not impacting anybody's life. I'm not doing anything in particular that will make someone change their perspective or do something like out of the ordinary. And I became I began to realize that you probably do impact a lot of people's lives. If you've got like a sister or a little brother, then you will probably impact their lives a lot. They will look up to you. You're like their big brother. Then you become like their role model. If you're a bad role model for them, if they've heard like bad things about the things you do, then you would probably not impact them in such a big way. But if you do some of the things that they are looking for, then they will probably look up to you, do a lot of the things that you do, and really want to become like you. And that also goes into effect if you're like if you are a friend of someone who goes through like a hard time and is like looking for someone to comfort them, then if you come up and help them, then you have such a big impact on them. You like make them probably happy in some way or another, and then they're they're basically tied to you in some sort of way. Um, it's like they owe you one, but in reality, it's probably just them wanting to acquire some of the traits that you have, probably because they see you as this big guy, or I don't know, maybe not. Maybe they shouldn't really. If they know you very well, then they shouldn't. They would see you as like a normal person. But yeah, you'd still have a lot of impact on them. They would still want to have some of the traits that you have because you have what it seems to them as a pretty happy and good life. At least if you help them like and you are in a better situation that they are at. um yeah, so you just have a lot of impact on many other people, and I haven't realized it. I've done a lot of things that I didn't really care about stuff, and now I understand that a lot of people also just look onto the things that I do and just understand that um, if that is a thing that he does, then maybe I can do it as well. Maybe it's totally fine to do it. If this guy does it, then you do it as well. Um, yeah, if you have it's basically the same as peer pressure. If you have like a good friend who is influential in such a way, I don't know if I'm an influential like friend in any sort of way, but I believe at least one of my friends has like acquired some of my traits, because friends acquired a lot of like each other's traits in one way or another. Yeah, so you would do a lot of the things that the group does, and if you have an influential friend, then you would do some of the things that he does because they seem totally fine, because a lot of people follow him and a lot of people are just enjoying his company. Then you would think, okay, if he does those things, that's totally fine. That would get me accepted. At least that's what I feel like is human nature. You would want to get accepted into a group, and following someone who does certain things and is being accepted is probably just the way to go. It's basically, yeah, you copy someone in order to like become a better person at what you do, or become a better social person, and that's totally normal. You should like copy others who do good in social events or social settings, and use it and just do it in your own fashion, like inherit this ability of theirs and use it to your own use. Yeah, that's basically it. You just get all of these sort of abilities and then you make them your own, and thus you become like a better at social settings, a better person, a better individual, etc., etc. That's the why you also want to be surrounded by good, or like by people who you think are having the same goals as you and are doing things toward those goals and aren't like really lazy about them. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.